Exciting times. I just launched my Patreon platform and I couldn't be more excited. The Great Awakening from Within is up and running. It's been really interesting putting this together because I have to tell you, as an entrepreneur who has known magic before, for the last 10 years, I've attempted quite a few things and worked towards certain projects, but they always lacked that spark. I couldn't find it. And what I came to realize was that the reason I couldn't find the spark was because I wasn't able to push forward in my full authenticity. And that's the fact that I'm a truther and I'm well researched. And I found that in the other projects I was embarking on, I had this constant feeling that I had to dumb it down. And in fact, I did. I had to dumb down my content to reach the audience. And I realized that I just needed to change my audience and be 100% authentic, because the Great Awakening within is actually accumulation of everything that is me, that makes Martine Carlina. And it starts from being a little girl in the kitchen. As soon as I could hold a knife, I was chopping. I have vast and variant experiences in life. And what I'm really excited about is putting it all in one for you. And a lot of the Patreon is going to be exclusive, only to Patreon. We all know that I am being censored, and it has gotten to the point now where Bitchute, for example, is the last 3 videos they've just deleted. If I want to talk about what's really going on, I need to find a space where we're all invested. And also, I need the investment of energy. And some dollars, that would be great too. But I've actually been working to create some tiers within the Patreon that we can actually exchange in energy on a physical level, and that is fun. So let me get to it. The first tier is the toe dipper, I call it, and that is reality check. If you like what I've been doing on YouTube so far, it's much like that. We're going to talk about what is going on realistically in our world and fuse it with what we know is to come. The second tier is called Break the Spell, and that is your reality check, like in tier 1, but you get an added bonus, and that is the pathway to personal sovereignty. I really want you to be exposed to a world that you might not be familiar. And I want to share the things I love with all of you. And that is everything from food, organics, nutrition. I understand GMO foods like most people don't. Years of market research to share with you. Recipes, beauty, living clean. And I want to help you celebrate that and also incorporate it in your life. And for $7.77 each month, you will be introduced to the pathway to personal sovereignty. Tier 3 is where it gets really exciting, because that's where we start to share in the energy. And for $11.11 per month, you get tier 1 and tier 2 benefits. But I start to send you a monthly gift. And that could be something like a cocoa butter bar. I'm going to try to make these for you. Maybe some Palo Santo to burn away those cobwebs. Maybe a sample of plant protein powder. God knows you better get used to it. It might be a small crystal. Or maybe a book. Or a sample of a mushroom cacao mix. I have all sorts of ideas, and I'm even pressing some of my foliage from outside to add into my cards. Everything here is from my heart, and I want to share it with you in this general release of positive vibes. Now, tier 4 is where it gets even more fun, because we're actually going to create a crystal grid that spans the globe. I had this bright idea, actually a dream, that if I was to charge my intuitively guided crystals that I send to you each month, we will create a grid of light and protection. It's something that speaks to my heart, and even if you don't believe that that has any power, you're going to get a really groovy set of rocks. For those who want to go for the deep dive, I have the 5th tier, and that one is called Diving into Your Intuitive Light. And that is where I help you realize your goals one-on-one. Each month, it'll be a one-on-one session on Zoom. What I like about the one-on-one on Zoom is the fact that we can accomplish a whole lot in a short time. I've done them before where we go through a client's refrigerator and cupboards to get a handle on what's going wrong and why they can't lose weight, why they're challenged with the health conditions they are. We can look through your supplements. We can get you fast tracking to a fitness regime that speaks to you. I can help you find that. In any case, I hope you'll join me on Patreon. It's going to be exciting, and I have so much to share with you. Because at the end of the day, the power is within us to make change. And I don't believe in dwelling in the darkness. It's time to take what we know and apply it to where we want to go.